Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Poland Stronk. So I've been reading up on the this event here, and it's fired amazingly fast. Like, normally it's supposed to fire around like 1605. It becomes available in 1600, so it took 2 weeks. This really wants us to do this. So let's just read the event first. The struggle for royal power. In the early 17th century, Poland was one of the mightiest countries in the world, yet she had great problems. The trade and production of Eastern Europe were based along the Baltic coast. There laid the future of the next major power in the area. The king saw this and tried to improve Polish position in these areas, but the Szlachta were not remotely interested. Her interest laid in the Ukraine and the lands where the magnates could rule armies of serfs levied from their vast agricultural estates. This was the first disagreement between King Sigismund III and the nobility. Another one was the matter of religious freedom. The king never stopped working toward making the Catholic faith the official religion in the country. However, he was quite unsuccessful. The last disagreement was about royal power. Sigismund was the grandson of the strong Swedish king Gustavus Vasa, and he desired absolutism. Sigismund fought an uneven fight, but his struggle irritated the Poles so much that his reputation is tarnished this very day. He also managed to upset people with his undiplomatic efforts to increase his power, and because of that, Sebrydowski rebellion stopped his effort for good. The Sebrydowski. Okay, so basically, it's kind of interesting. We're basically doing like exactly what you're supposed to do as the Pole. Like it's saying, oh, we're trying to convert things and enforce our. We are. I mean, we're trying to convert everything to Catholic, and trade is weak, and we're expanding into Ukraine. Anyway, so looking at the negative effects that we have right now, we've got this minus 5% or plus 5% technology cost from this thing. We've got Pacta Conventa, which stinks. We've got this thing, which stinks. Like, I mean, we just have nasty events from being part of the same. Now, we have two choices. We can either resign completely and read theological books instead, in which case we become a noble republic, and we get a 000 leader. Or we lose 3 stability, get 10 national unrest, lose stability costs, increase stability cost, get goods produced nationally reduced, and we have to fight 131 regiments. On top of that, the event itself cannot end until at least 1,000 days have passed, and we have to put down every single rebellion. But if we do these things, then we will become an absolute monarchy, which will satisfy one of the achievements that I'm trying to accomplish. And also, we'll get rid of all the nasty modifiers from being the same. We'll lose the elective monarchy. We'll no longer have the potential of getting like other countries into our dynasty. Right now we have no same dynasty, but right now we're looking at France. Like if we were to die right now, France would be the same dynasty. We could potentially. It hasn't worked out for us yet, but we could. Now it's unfortunate that this is firing right while we're at war. So I'm thinking that maybe. I mean, we have to wage a war on the nobility. There's no choice. So there goes 3 stability. Stability cost goes up quite a bit. The royal struggle. We're still overextended, but not for much longer. Fortunately, we were at positive 3 stability, so it's not that big of a hit. It's not like we just picked up another 6 revolt risk. Now, if we look at our revolt risk across the map, we have some provinces that are okay. Most appear to be at about 5%. What we really need right now would be a theologian. That would be so useful. I'm wondering if it's worth risking trying to hire one. Let's do this. We don't need to improve relations with France. Let's improve relations with the Papal State, see if we can get more papal influence, and let's just cross your fingers. Ready? Cross your fingers. Yes! Oh my god! That's so awesome! Give me the theologian. Sweet! Revolt risk, very, very low now, 2%. So it's possible now, because of that, it is possible that we might be able to avoid having a huge rebellion fire, the peasants. Like, the peasants would be the ones that would fire, I think. Do we have, like, Polish peasants on here somewhere? Commonwealth peasants. This is the one that would be very, very, very dangerous. Because, look at that, 53.8%, and that's even after hiring a theologian. It's not even listing all the provinces, I'm almost positive. Well, maybe it is. But anyway, so we're going to have to put down these huge rebellions. We're going to have to wrap this war up as quickly as we can. And some lovely attrition you're suffering there now. Where are you going? Kasimov? Okay. Well, I guess we'll hang out here then. This army's a bit out of position. And unfortunately, we just lost a general. Okay, well, considering that the that thing fired, I think we are going to have to take the next tech level. We'll pay the extra points simply because I want a tactical advantage here. So we'll pay for it. We will hire a new general. Not bad, he's got 3 siege, pretty useful. And we've got superior troop types available. Chambered demi-cannon is superior. No issue with having low morale on the cannons. Okay, looks like we're going to continue to march down that way. He just does not seem to want to commit. Okay, now he did. Never mind. Alright, our best general is the 5-2. So we're definitely going to appoint him. Let's put the 5-2 in charge here, and we'll put the siege guy in charge over there. Let's get you up there. You need to come this way. We do have forced march. I think this is a pretty important fight, so we're going to forced march these guys over. And we're going to detach a siege down here. Force march these guys up as well. You're going to have to come down that way. Okay, let's take a look at this fight. So they've got a 5-4 general. Right now we have no leader. We do have a very significant discipline advantage. We've got a huge morale advantage. I mean, we do 50% more morale damage than they do. However, they have a huge army, so until we can get some reinforcements in, we might take some losses here. Alright, we got some reinforcements. We've got our leader almost here. He's now arrived. So we've got our 5-2 against their 5-4. Good terrain. Everything's looking pretty good. This fight should end up going pretty well. And we just finished that siege as well. Let's have you merge in somewhere. Oh, yikes. You really weren't supposed to go do that quite yet. You have no leader. These guys have no progress yet. Okay, so we have 13 war score. We've gained 4 so far from the ticking war score. They're still at high enthusiasm though. I don't even really know what I want from them. I just felt like attacking them because they're our rival. But now is not really the time to take on... Oh wow. Local autonomy is pretty high here. All of this is really high. Makes these very cheap. And since they're our rival, we could take a whole bunch of land for like no points. We have a relationship slot. Why don't we create somebody over here? Is there anyone that we can actually create? It's far too early in the game to create a client state. Well, I just don't want to have a lot of land that I have to core while we're dealing with this big rebellion event. I think that we should probably... What if we asked you to, like, annul, like, just release nations? It's pretty inexpensive. Full influence reduces the cost by quite a lot. $25 points, we can make you cancel your vassals. That's not really that much, though. I think what we should do... Let's go for the humiliate. Let's go for the power projection. Power projection and war reparations. Maybe we can do that. Maybe not. Okay, we gained quite a bit of war score for that fight. Unfortunately, we are suffering attrition now. And this fight is not going so well. Nor will this one, I think. Okay, I have to go deal with that. I really do. I think the main thing we need to actually get them to, for them to want out of the war is just get that army size down. Papal State still has never discovered our actions, apparently. An event fires quite often, but they, okay, now he's down to medium. Yeah, good terrain here to move in and be aggressive with. I think we'll kind of spread out in this general area. These 4 provinces here. Meanwhile, they're shattering quite far away. And we've got our 3 siege guy with offensive siege ability, 22 days. Got a tactics advantage. I like how discipline affecting tactics actually affects siege speed, too. I'm actually quite glad that I passed that thing. We're not going to do that. Hell no. Alright. Do we need to reinforce this fight? Yes, we do. I don't want to lose any battles if at all possible. Every little bit of war score will help. Those sieges are unfortunate, but what can you do, right? I am so glad that we randomed a theologian. That was insane. Alright, let's check out rebellion in progress. I mean, they are about to take our capital. It's never a good thing, but 2 years here. How long until the peasants rise up? 2.2 years at this rate. Well, as soon as the core gets complete, we'll lose quite a bit of unrest. That'll slow it down. I don't really have any fear of these 2 stacks. It's just I don't want to deal with another big rebellion on top of it. A bountiful harvest. Goody. It's always a good thing to have a good event fire when you're at war. Wonder where that 100 men went. You know what we should do? Kill this army while it's up here. 27th, 2nd. And if we were to forced march, we could be there on the 27th. No guarantee they would actually get them, though. I'd rather have a guaranteed engagement. Commonwealth nobles have taken control. 10% local autonomy in our capital. Except not really, because you can't have autonomy in your capital, so whatever you say, game. We're down to medium. We only have 19 war score, so I think I'm asking for too much. The war reparations is not necessary. I would really like to do this power projection thing, just because we're constantly having issues keeping our power projection up. If we just did this thing, it'd give us a lot of monarch points. It gives us more morale, better fort defense, some legitimacy, like good things, really good things. Things we almost always need. They hold Noge. Let's go siege their capital. Are we already? No, we're not. We need to get over there. Have you move over that way. Balance you 2 armies. advance the line a bit. Sieging back our own territory is not exactly necessary. Unit weight is too large. Let's split in half then, take back 2. We do have good siege speed, so maybe we can take back our own territory pretty quick. Let's move into good terrain. Here's the core. Each siege is only taking about 4 months, so it's going pretty quick. I want you to be up next to this one in case we need help defending the siege of their capital. They don't get a bonus, even though it's on the coast. It's not actually part of an ocean, so they don't get the bonus for not being blockaded. Okay, Commonwealth rebels. I don't want to pay attention to that yet. Kind of annoying, but, you know. They're ignoring our siege of the capital. Meanwhile, the ticking war score is helping. It's working against them. They seem to be forming up to go on this guy. That is a desert. And that alone was enough to force them out. 37 stacks, suffering attrition. Not moving. I think he's thinking about taking back, fighting the capital. We'll threaten to reinforce so that he stops, and then we will just kind of play chicken with him a bit. Still at medium enthusiasm. Somehow we only have... Oh, right, we lost control of our capital, so we lost our spare diplomat. That's annoying. They've got their 100-man army all together again. Nearly together. Okay, we've got the capital. That's gotta get him down to low. Yep. Okay, dude, how close are you? Negative 38 reasons. Demands exceed war score, 26. I think we just need like another, probably 15 war score at most. Well, obviously, that'd take us to 40. We need like 10 war score. So why don't we take this army and just go fight him in the desert? We have far superior troops. Can we take Tech 14 to our Tech 16? Can we take them? We have a 4-3 leader in there, and we've got our 4-1 over here. I'd really prefer to have the other guy. But yes, if they're going to leave us separate, leave the armies separate, I think we'll do it. Struggle. Okay. Manpower is really quite low, but I feel like those events work pretty well usually. 75% chance for an instant conversion. That's hard to pass up. Nice. Oh man, we stack wiped him with 1,000 troops. That was an easy fight, beating up on the Timurids. Okay, hey, seriously, how close are you? Negative 23 years. Let's go kill some more Timurids. Now, we're going to suffer quite a bit of attrition if we move in there. And here. It's just going to be a bad fight for us either way. I think we split up. Move in both directions and then come in, and if he wants to fight us, we'll take a fight. Wherever he wants to go. We have been losing money this war. It's been quite expensive. That advisor's not cheap. Okay, no gay. No guy. Now, you're moving into Lower Yik. Okay. Cool. Do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do this. Attack me. We're under attack in Rin. We did lose a siege. We're at 31 war score, now 32. Come on. Just give it up. This is a foolish war for you to be in. 33 war score. You're gonna make me fight you one more time? Really? $33 war score. Come on, there we go. Yeah, just give us power projection, that's fine. Meanwhile, we have a rebellion up here. Okay, I'm gonna take a break here, but now, in the next video, we are going to focus... I mean, the nice thing about that is that it's humiliated Nogai, and then, so that's 30 years of power projection. It's gonna tick down, but it's pretty good. It's gonna keep us above 50 for a long time. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna deal with this whole Sayum thing, become an absolute monarchy, and all that goodness. But first, let's take a short break. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.